Hello, Gabi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
How was your weekend?
My
Your
weekend was
week?
good. I was able to rest.
Okay.
I was able to do some school stuff, and I was able to talk to my family. I was able to do a lot.
Is there something specific do you wanna focus today?
Yes, actually, I realized um, the last class for Module B just ended, and I realized that I'm really having a hard time, um, like working together with other people that I'm not familiar with, especially if they're from like different places. I know in mods A, B, and C, we all I know in mod A we also had that experience of working with other people, but it seems like here in New York I'm having a harder time because those are people from like different really backgrounds, different ways of thinking. I'm having a hard time in terms of talking. Usually in Boston, in my group, because I'm comfortable with those kinds of people, um, I'm able to talk like freely. But since these are new people and I don't know them, it's harder for me.
Okay, so you're saying that like you were used to the people from Boston, so it like at the beginning it was hard there, and now like this is like a new thing, like a new beginning, being here like with different people. So that's what you're
Yes,
saying.
exactly.
Okay. And what worked in Boston? Like in the beginning when everyone was new and you didn't knew each other from before, what
What
worked?
Okay, so I was able to think what worked because we were all new. We all came from our previous jobs or our undergraduates, and we all came to Boston with really fresh eyes and fresh minds. We didn't all know what to expect. We didn't all. We were all like basically like alone at first, but we found like friends with each other, and we found our support with each other. It's because we were all in the same situation of coming to America and being there and looking for friends. So we were able to establish that and be comfortable right away. After like how many weeks we were already like really friends. But with here, we've all had that experience already, either in London campus
Yeah.
or in Dubai campus, San Francisco campus. We all have that, with us already. We all have that with us already. And coming here, we are already that person.
Okay.
And there's really, it I don't know. It's made I don't. So I think that's what worked before in Boston, and I think that's why it's not working here because we already have like different perspectives on life.
And what steps are you planning to do here, like in this new model, or like these days that you have free without any classes? What steps are you trying to do to overcome this problem for your next classes?
Okay, so I have the tendency to really, cling to people who I'm comfortable with. So if I'm friends with you, I'll stay with you. But if I continue doing that, I won't be able to solve my problem. And I think I need to, talk to other people more. Try to understand them more, where they're coming from, because I know we're all coming from like good places. And if we just understand them, understand their culture, understand their original culture, understand the culture from which health campus they are, because it's all campuses are different. So if I just really understand and look at it from their perspective and really talk to them, then maybe I would have like an easier time.
And do you think it would help to have a specific goal every week? So what do you think it would be a good goal like for the first week of Model E?
From the first week of Module E, I want to make at least one or two friends.
Okay.
From the new class. Someone who I really don't know. I don't know from before. Someone from not called Boston. Someone who is not from Philippines, where I come from.
Okay.
So I want to have at least 1 to 2 friends, so to be able to really understand them. Because like right now, I don't have like one solid friend outside of Boston, so I'm having a hard time really understanding them.
Okay.
So I want to have friends.
And what would be the best scenario to happen?
Okay, the best scenario to happen is that, of course, when trying to make friends, they'd also want to be friends. So, with us sharing and understanding our values, our culture, our attitude, it would be the best scenario, because like we would help each other, perform better in class, and if we perform better in class, everything will sail smoothly.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so I really liked that we have the same thing, like how are you, how was your weekend. So it's really nice to ask those questions. And then the next question that you asked her was, is there anything that you want to focus on today? So which makes her realize to work on her goal and look at the goals that she wants to work now. And then you summarized it after she said that what are her goals. And then one really good thing I liked about you is asking her what went well when you had the same problem earlier, so she could think of those things that went well, some tricks or some ways that went well while she was facing those problems. And then so which allows her to think more on those things. And then you asked her what are the steps that she would be working on to overcome the process, which makes her think on her task that she needs to work on to achieve that goals. And also another good question that you asked her, which relates to the goal, that do you think to have specific goals every week, so which allows her to look at short-term goals and she can achieve things sooner. And what is the best scenario to happen, which is a really good question to ask, which she can also talk about and look at the things that can be successful.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.